Shalom, Israel. It's going down. It's that time again. Come join us at the 49th annual Passover.
Shalom, this is Captain Brock Desire of the I.S.U.P.K down here in Atlanta, Georgia, inviting you to the I.S.U.P.K's 49th annual Passover. You understand? Passover this year will be held on March 30th at the Roosevelt Ballroom. It's the 2nd Hudson Street, Yonkers, New York. We inviting all blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians to this year's Passover in the spirit of brotherhood. That's what the Passover is about. That's what the I.S.U.P.K is about. It's brotherhood. You understand? That, Shalom.
Come on March 30th at sundown.
All Israel is invited
For the 49th annual Feast of the Passover, brought to you by Commandant General Yohanna and the I.S.U.P.K. So you better not miss it. Shalom.
These are first-hand sources on the black and American, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian slave trade. Go ahead, read. Go. Jewish historians. Dr. Cecil Ross. So this is a Jewish historian. What does he say? Wrote that the slave revolt in parts of South America were largely directed against Jews. This is telling you that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Right. Devil means liar or deceiver. The white man that's in Israel right now did not go through none of the curses that are in this book. Deuteronomy 28 and 45 said, if you sin, that the curse is going to be on you and your kids for a sign forever. Turn to page 6 in this book right here. So right now we establishing that the so-called black man in America was prophesied to come into slavery on slave ships. This is black history for you that no Christian will touch. The first synagogue in America, the first Jewish synagogue in America was built by black slaves. According to Rabbi I.S.U.P.K, according to your precious rabbi, Jewish traders sold smallpox laid blankets to the Indians. This is how the Indians got smallpox. It says what? Jewish traders sold smallpox laid blankets to the Indians. Now how many people know that the Jewish white man sold smallpox laden blankets to the goddamn Native Americans? Why haven't you been taught that in school? Why have the history books left this out?
Keep going.
Bills of sale uncovered by Dr. Jacob R. Martin show sales of scalping knives. And they also sold the goddamn scalping knives to the white man that he killed the Native American Indians with. The white man that calls himself a Christian, the white man that calls himself a Jew, the white man that calls himself a Catholic is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Right. That's enough of that. Black history is all throughout the Bible. Your Christian church will not touch these subjects. Now, every February, we learn about a man named Martin Luther King. His name actually wasn't Martin Luther King, it was Michael King. Martin Luther is a white man. He didn't love his real father enough to take on the name of his real father. He wanted to be of his father, the devil. You understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna get Martin Luther King, and we're gonna find out the truth about Martin Luther King, and that people should be putting him on a pedestal the way black people put Martin Luther King on the pedestal. Give me Jeremiah 23:25. The black man in America has put Martin Luther King on the pedestal, and he doesn't deserve to be, because he led black people astray. He led black people to believe that somehow we equal to the goddamn devil. when the Bible tells us that we are above white people, that we are above Africans, and that we are above everybody that's on the face of this earth. Let me get it. What? 23 and 25.
Jeremiah chapter 23 verse 25. I have heard what the prophet said.
The Most High is saying, I have heard what the prophet said. This is Jeremiah 23 and 25. Read on.
That prophesied lies in my name.
So the Most High is saying, I have heard the prophets that are prophesying lies in my name. Now let's see what these lies are.
I have dreamed. I have dreamed.
Ain't that what Martin Luther King said? He said, I have a dream that black people and white people can hold hands. I've seen the promised land. Read on.
How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies?
That prophesy what?
Lies.
I have a dream that little black kids, little black boys, and little white girls can hold hands as what?
Lies.
Is a goddamn lie. Deuteronomy 13 and 3. Martin Luther King said that he had a dream that we was all supposed to be one big rainbow coalition. And the Bible just said that prophet that prophesied lies in my name, how long is that going to be in his heart? How long are you going to lead black people astray? How long are you going to keep walking black people up to white people to just hand them over to be slaves? Oh, you got to get them.
Deuteronomy chapter 13 verse 3.
Now remember, it just said that dreamer of dreams prophesied lies. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet.
And when it says hearken, we shouldn't listen. It's telling us not to listen to the words of that prophet. The Most High told us to separate from white people. The Most High told us not. The Bible tells us not to give your daughters to their kids. The Most High don't want you giving your son to their daughters. Interracial marriage goes against the Bible. Read on.
Or that dreamer of dreams.
And don't do what? Don't hearken or listen to that dreamer of dreams. Black people, we weren't supposed to listen to Martin Luther King. We still trying to recover 50, 60 years later from civil rights, from marching from Alabama up to Washington, D.C. Do you know that the term Bama came from the people that marched up there with Martin Luther King and got left in Washington, D.C.? Now those people, now they call Bamas. That's where we get the term Bama from. What? Give me 13 and 5. Go down to 5.
Deuteronomy 13 and 5. And that prophet, and that dreamer of dreams.
And that prophet, or that dreamer of dreams, Martin Luther King, I have a dream. Read on.
Shall be put to death.
Shall be what?
Put to death.
Shall be what?
Put to death.
Martin Luther King was put to death. Salaki. Martin Luther King was put to death because he was a false prophet that prophesied lies. Lies that's not in the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? That's your precious Martin Luther King right there in the Bible. The Bible is telling you not to listen to Martin Luther King. So when you see anybody from the Christian church talking at Martin Luther King, talking at February, whatever the people we talk about in February, run, turn around and run from the Christian church. Now let's get the greatest black man, and I'm giving you black history out the Bible. Black history. We're going to get the greatest black man that ever walked the face of this earth. And we're going to see Matthew 15 and 24. And let's see what the greatest black man on the face of this earth did for other black people. And when I say black people, I mean blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. The people that's on this sign that make up the 12 tribes of Israel.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said,
and this is Christ, read on.
I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
The greatest black man that ever walked the house of Israel. Black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the lost sheep of Israel. We are the only people that's lost out here. And guess what? It don't stop there. Christ also, give me 10:5-6. Christ also raised up black brothers, like the brothers that you see standing next to me, that won't waver and won't fold. And guess what? Those black brothers did this right here. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 5. These 12 Jesus sent forth,
and the 12 brothers that he's raised up to only love black people, did what?
and commanded them, saying, go not into the city of the Samaritans.
Don't go over there to those people.
Enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
No, the black people.
Israel.
Puerto Ricans.
Israel.
Goddamn Native American Indians.
Israel.
The Most High God only sent Christ, and Christ only sent the disciples to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Only the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Black people are the only ones that the Lord loves. And contrary to popular belief, God does not love everybody. The God of this Bible, he hates. And before I get out of here, I'm going to show you that God doesn't love everybody. Romans 9:13. The black God of this black book does not love everybody. Hate is written in this book. A lot of people do not want to understand that God hates. Romans 9:13, let's get it.
Romans chapter 9, verse 13.
Let's go.
As it is written.
As it is written, meaning it was written in the Old Testament in Malachi. Go.
Jacob have I loved.
Jacob is the progenitor of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, to the people that's on this side. And the Lord said he loves you. What?
But Esau.
But Esau is the progenitor or the forefather of the white race. Go ahead.
But Esau have I hated.
There goes hate right there in the Bible. The black God of this Bible said he loves black people. And he said he hates the people that hate you. He hates the white man.
Shalom, Israel. It's going down. It's that time again. Come join us at the 49th annual Passover.
Shalom, this is Captain Roger of the I.S.U.P.K down here in Atlanta, Georgia, inviting you to the I.S.U.P.K's 49th annual Passover. You understand? Passover this year will be held on March 30th at the Roosevelt Ballroom. It's the 2nd Hudson Street, Yonkers, New York. And we inviting all blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians to this year's Passover in the spirit of brotherhood. That's what the Passover is about. That's what the I.S.U.P.K is about. It's brotherhood. You understand? Me personally, I'm going to be bringing all of Atlanta, Georgia. Captain Malakwa will be bringing out Chicago. Captain Gaddaha will be bringing out all of California. You understand? And we're going to get it in. We're going to get it in the spirit of brotherhood. And in the spirit of brotherhood, you understand? You can't fit the bill. You understand? Passover is $200 per person, per family. If you cannot fit that bill, Commander GEN.YAHANNA will pay it for you. If you need help with transportation, Commander GEN.YAHANNA will pay that for you. You understand? Just contact your nearest camp leader or your captain in your city. You understand? Like I said, I got Officer Yamayan here with me. I got Officer Tazahad, Officer Abaria. You understand? And we're going to be bringing all of Atlanta, all of Georgia to this year's Passover.
Come on March 30th at sundown.
All Israel is invited
For the 49th annual Feast of the Passover, brought to you by Commander GEN.YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K. So you better not miss it. Shalom.